Thanks for tuning in with Tilled. Today, we'll be covering how to leverage Tilled's downloadable processing summary report. After we open our app, we're going to go over to our Reports tab. This is where you'll be able to download all of your reports, including payments, payouts, merchant fees, processing summaries, and disputes. If you want to learn more about leveraging the other reports, check out the other report videos on this YouTube channel. Currently, we are viewing this from the Partner Console, but the report types will also be the same viewed from the Merchant Console. With the processing summary, the data is focused towards the number of times payments were processed, along with the amounts of money that was processed. This report is very helpful for partners to compare merchants by viewing their overall volume, transaction counts by charge, refunds, and disputes. All reports are downloaded as CSV files. For this demo, I'll walk you through how to analyze the processing summary report using pivot tables. We'll go ahead now and generate our processing summaries report. To generate a report, all you need to do is select the dates you'd like the information to be generated from. You are also able to narrow the report down by merchant or selected metadata, but for this example, we'll leave it blank, which will give us the information for every merchant. Once you've clicked Generate, you'll see that the report is processing. Once it is done processing, you'll see the status switch to successful and you'll be able to download that report to your computer. I'll open this up now in Microsoft Excel so we can see all of our data. There are some sections that appear as pound signs because the columns are not wide enough. You can fix this by clicking on the uppermost left-hand corner square to select the whole sheet, then go to Format within your Home tab and click on Auto Fit Column Width, which should correctly show all data. With this report, you're more focused towards the number of times payments were processed, along with the amount of money that was processed. For all of these separate titles, if something ends in an underscore count, then it is the number of times that type of transaction happened, whereas if it ends in underscore volume, it's the actual monetary amount associated with those transactions. You can also see that all of these titles are separated into succeeded and failed. While I won't go over what each of these titles means in this video, you can check out the link in our description leading to a page explaining more. If you wanted to only look at certain values in comparison, you can create a pivot table to organize this data. To create a pivot table, we'll go to the upper leftmost corner again and click on it. You'll then go to the Insert tab and click on Pivot Table. This pop-up shows we've selected the whole table and that we want to put the pivot table in a new worksheet. So you can see over to our right all of the previous column names that we can select from and move into these different boxes that make up our pivot table. We have filters, columns, rows, and values. So this will equal out to what we want our pivot table to look like. We normally want to use our columns to show things linearly, so columns usually contain data that has dates. For our values, we want to put data that contains amounts or total amounts, and then in our rows, we usually separate out by whatever we'd like, such as IDs, statuses, or types. For processing summary reports, the data given is over the time period we picked when generating the report, so we won't be using any of our fields in the column section. In this example, we want to see which of our merchants had the most successful charges and the amount they successfully charged. To do this, we'll drag merchant name into our rows, and if you'd like to see the account ID with it, we can drag account ID into the rows also. Now, all we have to do is drag the items we'd like to compare into the values section. In this case, it'd be successful charge count and successful charge volume. Now, you're able to quickly and easily compare which merchants had the most successful charges. This is just one example of how to use pivot tables to better organize your data, and please make sure to check out our other videos on this channel to see how to leverage Tilled's other reports. If you have any other questions about using Tilled, or want more information about Tilled, you can always visit our partner and merchant help centers, or you can email or call our support team. Make sure to connect with us on LinkedIn and Twitter, and like and subscribe to this YouTube channel to see other walkthroughs and the latest at Tilled. Thank you!